Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. Clear. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius for the end of April into May 2021. That's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Aquarius. And so we're starting out today with the Lightworker Oracle. It was just calling to me as soon as I was looking around to decide what to do for you guys today. So we'll see what the Lightworker Oracle has to say for you guys. Got some major happenings going on. I can already feel it. So we have 1111. The messages are in the numbers coming out first. So you guys are receiving signs and synchronicities right now. If you have been seeing repeating numbers, and it's so funny, I looked up, it was 44 seconds into the video when I said that. If you have been seeing those lately, you've been seeing those for a reason. So you can know that and you can trust that. Like, you are being guided, and that's happening because I feel like you guys are receiving a massive activation right now, right? 1111 is an activation code, and these different number sequences can be activation codes as well. And so there's a lot of different things that numbers can mean. It's definitely your guides and your angels telling you you are in the flow. You are absolutely right where you're supposed to be, doing what you're meant to be doing right now. But it's also, you're receiving a lot of activations and a lot of codes and downloads right now. So make sure that you guys are getting lots of rest and taking care of yourselves, because that energy can be very intense and it can be draining. And we had the card number 44. Isn't that funny? The seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony coming out for you guys too. And so there may be some rituals or some ceremonies that you guys can engage in that may help you to integrate these energies, is part of what I'm feeling here. And I'm going to read this from the book and just give you a little overview here. When the gift of the seventh ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes. Resonating with high-frequency violent light and the Archangel Zadkiel, the seventh ray also helps transmute lower energy to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows for the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. Oh, that's beautiful. The seventh ray is very active upon the earth at this time. All of humanity is being affected by it. The seventh ray is the push-pull between the old and the new. The life that has been and can no longer continue in that form, and the new life that wants to evolve from the old. And this is wicked funny, because when I was flipping through to find this for you guys to read, my eyes landed, I flipped past card number 4, right? So we got 444, and that was paradigm shift, which is exactly what they're talking about here. It honors traditions and ancestral wisdom that serve new life. When the seventh ray enters your life, you are asked to balance your attachment to what has been with an openness to the new. It is a time to fearlessly question what has been, honor what continues to hold value for you, and dismiss what no longer serves you. The seventh ray also creates form from invisible, intangible spiritual energy. These are the inspired solutions and synchronicities that seem to come out of nowhere. Synchronicities, right? They are signs of the divine order happening. So pay attention to those numbers, like we said. The seventh ray brings an alignment with that divine order, and the more you are willing to invoke and allow that energy to bless you, the more your life will align itself with the genius of creativity, solutions, and loving opportunities the universe wants to bring to your world. The gifts of ritual, order, and ceremony are ways to attract this energy. Conscious ceremony done in service to unconditional divine love feeds a need for sacred embodiment. It is the hunger within the soul that many seek to feed through religion, and others through the less conscious rituals of addiction. Ritual can be something that keeps you stuck or opens you to the sacred. Choosing a spiritual practice, and so for some of you guys, it's if there are old habits and that you're still trying to move your way out of, utilizing, replacing those old rituals with new ones may be a way to do that as well. Choosing a spiritual practice to engage on a regular basis, creating your own spiritual system, will help you call the genius of seventh ray energy into your life. Your spiritual practice might be a daily prayer followed by a short conscious dance or yoga session, a meditation, a walk in nature, or some combination of these. Find what works for you and do that regularly. Make it a priority. Sorry about that, guys. My voice is starting to go here. You can invite spirit into your life through a simple and ordered system that you do on a regular basis, even if only for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Then the new life, the new you, the order that brings an expansive idea to life in the world can happen. The challenge with the seventh ray is to not become obsessed with the future, with the new, to the extent that you forget that the valuable aspects of what already is. It is about developing what has value, not rejecting outright anything from the past. The past can teach us wisdom and help us create a more loving future if we allow ourselves to balance our passion for the future with a respect for what has been. The gift of the seventh ray is the ability to live as an embodied divine presence. For humans who don't trust or even recognize the love of the divine in their hearts as yet, those who do are great supporters. The seventh ray empowers us to use loving ritual to invite divine presence to fill us and our lives. It also teaches us how to use our consciousness to clean up our own energy field and the energy field of the world around us, so the divine can show its face more clearly. The comfort of this can help free all beings from anguish and suffering. So this is big energetic work that you guys are doing this month. And oh my God, I just noticed, if you put these two cards together, it's 1144. And anytime I see something like that, it makes me think of the 144. So that's really interesting. So you guys, this is major activation energy for you guys. Some of you may identify with the 144,000, or the idea that you are you just connect to that energy. And so this is definitely a big activation coming through as far as that energy is concerned. And so many of you may be part of that group. So this is just really gorgeous. So utilize the seventh ray, right? And I was seeing it similar to like a violet flame type energy. Utilize that, play with that, work with ritual and ceremony any way that feels good to you, and really incorporate those daily rituals and those daily spiritual practices into your life, and really utilize. And I think that's why I was seeing this ray as like a violet flame. Like utilize this energy to transmute other energies, and really work on continuing to keep your energy field as clear as possible. Really care for your energy field right now, because yeah, you're receiving these massive upgrades. And it's that paradigm shift, right? So everything is shifting, everything is changing. And so allow and embrace that change. You are changing. And as you change, everything in your reality automatically shifts and changes to match. And so it's allowing yourself to release everything that's wanting to go. I feel for you guys, there's definitely belief systems and different things, as well as old habits and ways of being, that are working themselves out of your life. There's all kinds of situations, right? Anything that is not in alignment with your life path at this time is working itself out of your life right now. And if we are trying to hold on to that, it can feel like chaos. And so you want to just be open and releasing. And you don't want to just be cutting everything out and ridding yourself of everything. Like the passage said, right? You want to look at what has value still and uphold what still has value, although it may need to be alchemized. It may need to change form slightly. The way you work with it or express it or relate to it may have to shift. But not everything necessarily has to go, but the things that clearly want to go, just let them go. Just understand that your perception of the world is shifting. Your perception of yourself is shifting. And so everything is wanting and needing to shift along with it in some way, shape, or form. And then you have the third ray of creative intelligence coming out as well. So you really being guided to step into your creativity. Really allow yourself to work with that energy of creation. And I love how this is a 3 energy now coming through for you guys. And so really expressing yourself dynamically and creatively, knowing that you can create anything that you want in your reality. Now that paradigm is shifting, what is the new paradigm that wants to go in its place? What are you wanting to create? What are you wanting to build in that space? It says the third ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. It empowers your manifestation. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and practical support needed to bring them to life. The ability to organize, make connections and networks, and synthesize information from various sources into one coherent whole. Archangel Chamuel helps you to receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. Yes, so this is really about you bringing your inspiration into the physical, making that manifest. And really, as your gifts, like as you are receiving these activations, right, new gifts and abilities are going to continue to come online. You're going to find new expressions or different expressions of the gifts and abilities that you've already been aware that you have, and your relationship to them is going to strengthen and deepen, as well as new things coming online for you as well. So really just be open to that energy and all the different ways that wants to manifest, and everything that you're guided to do and create with that energy. And then we have spiritual service coming out 21. And it is going to lead you deeper into your spiritual service. Part of your spiritual service is simply the act of awakening to the truth of who you are, right? Allowing and experiencing that inner paradigm shift that helps to influence the collective paradigm shift as well, right? And so but as your gifts and abilities develop, these activations, you're not just receiving them for yourself, you're receiving them so that you can do something with them. And you're going to understand more and more what it is that you are meant to do with them. What is your spiritual service, right? What are you here in order to accomplish? I'm really feeling this is interesting. This is a reading for you, Aquarius, but it almost feels like an Age of Aquarius reading too. And it was just 11:33 when I said that. The numbers are for whoever this is for, whoever this is resonating with, even during this video, the numbers are off the charts here. I really, really love it. And of course, this is card number 21. And we look at the binary code of the matrix being recoded, right? And the code being rewritten with the ones, the twos, and the zeros. So the 2-1 is a significant number. That's where we had that really significant astrological event on 12/21 last year. So I look at the 21 as we're moving into this new age as a very impactful number. Some say that is sort of when the Age of Aquarius energies really kicked into play, was on 12/21. So that 2-1 maybe just more confirmation of that Age of Aquarius energy coming through. And this is your age, Aquarius, right? And so in many ways, you are the pioneers of this energy. And so it's just really understanding and devoting yourself more deeply to your spiritual service. With great power comes great responsibility, right? And we don't have to think about that in a ho-hum kind of way, in a way of oh, great, yeah, responsibility. It's we are gladly assuming that because we know and we understand, the beauty that comes with that, right? This is what we came here for, was this spiritual service of our own personal growth, our own personal paradigm shift, and facilitating that larger paradigm shift as well. And so really stepping more deeply into your spiritual service. And then we also have an invitation to connect coming through. And so this is your team, this is your guides, this is your angels, this is, I always think of Atlantis when I see this card, your star family, all of these different, the ascended masters, all of these different high vibrational beings, interdimensional beings who are inviting you to connect with them. For some of you guys, your channeling abilities are really opening up, your ability to tap into other dimensions and other timelines. I just heard time walk in my head. And so lots of fascinating things that are opening up for you guys. And so you are being invited to connect more deeply with these other beings, right? They have messages for you. They have information for you. They have more activations for you. And they want to assist you in this process of integrating these activations as well. I do a lot of work with this too. The Belvaspata that I do is really powerful in helping to facilitate the integration of all of these high vibrational energies. And so if you are wanting assistance with that, please reach out to me. My information is in the description box below. I work with a lot of these beings of high frequency and light, the angels, other interdimensional, extra dimensional, whatever you want to call them, beings. But they're definitely coming through strongly for you guys, offering their support as you move into this next phase of your spiritual initiation. And then we have the Key of Light on the bottom of the deck with Trust the Plan. And then, of course, there is the Paradigm Shift card, right? And so trust that plan. You are being given the keys, right? The keys to unlock whatever doors you decide you want to unlock. And really the choice is up to you. But it's almost like the doors, like the most precious jewels of your own essence and your own soul, like those are the doors that you guys are unlocking right now. So I really love that. We're going to pull a couple of Keepers of the Light cards, clear, for you, Aquarius, to see what other energies want to come out here. All right, Aquarius, what Keepers of the Light, what Ascended Masters want to assist you in your journey right now, or have messages for you at this time? We have Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So this is just as your abilities are increasing, as you are receiving these upgrades and this influx of light, you want to be very aware of your thoughts because they become that much more powerful. Your ability to manifest becomes that much faster and that much more efficient. And so you really want to focus those thoughts on what it is that you want. You want to be very conscious about what you are thinking and the energies that are being created by your thoughts, and how everyone and everything around you is in turn impacted by your thoughts and your energy. And just, there's incredible power in that, but we want to make sure that we're using that for the highest good of all, ourself being included in that all. And that also shows you how much power your thoughts have to shift the collective reality and to assist in the Earth's ascension when that is where you focus those thoughts. And then we have Commander Ashtar coming out, call to action. Take lead, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And so this is absolutely for you guys. You guys are being called into your spiritual service very, very much right now. That is why you are receiving all of this, like we said. And so Ashtar is coming through saying, you are here to help facilitate this new earth. This is your highest purpose, right? Your own soul's growth and evolution, of course, your joy, your bliss, that is all your purpose. But this ascension process for those watching this video is a very large part of your purpose on this planet at this time. And so he's coming to remind you of that. And he's coming to remind you that the biggest impact that you make is not in what you say, it's in what you do. And so he wants you to be very cognizant, not just of your thoughts and your words and your action, but of your actions. What do you do? Because people are watching what you do. As your light grows, you are becoming more and more noticeable, and more people are paying attention. And so walk that talk. Really just come through with that energy in everything that you do. Just knowing that you are teaching people are learning from your example. So what is that example that you want to set? So really powerful messages coming through today. And then we also have Mercury, open communication, and Mother Mary, love and peace. And so this is just a little additional information and guidance. And you guys, I absolutely love Aquarius. Is some of my favorite energy, right? But there is that energy sometimes of, because Aquarius energy is so intuitive and so able to see from so many different perspectives and able to understand and put it all together, right? And see things in different ways than other people do. Sometimes that energy, the lower vibration of that, is getting stuck in your own narrative and not being able to see other people's points or opinions, not being able to hear that. So you're being asked to stay very open. You're also being asked to use your voice. Use your voice, but use it with love, and use it with the goal of love and peace in mind, and have that goal and that intention behind everything that you do. And this is an energy, and I'm feeling this especially as we are speaking out, as we are using our voice and sharing the messages, right, that are coming through, especially for those whose channeling abilities are opening up, or whatever way, shape, or form this energy is coming through for you. There are going to be a lot of people that don't necessarily want to hear truth, that can't recognize it, that can't see it, right? And so it's not our job to force them to. It's not our job to need to be right. It's our job to allow them to believe whatever they want to believe. Allow them to resonate or not resonate. We're putting it out there. They can either pick it up and run with it like we are, or they can dismiss it, and it's none of our business either way. And so it's not trying to convince people of your opinion or what you know. It's just sharing what you know, sharing who you are and sharing what you know, and knowing that the right people will be there to receive it at the right time. And then on the bottom of the deck, just as further confirmation, we have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. What do you want? What are you choosing? What are you creating? What are you bringing and birthing into being? You have everything that you need in order to do that right now. You just want to be very conscious about what it is that you are creating. Conscious creation. All right. And then Master Buddha under that. Increased awareness. Trust your inner voice. Becoming more aware, becoming more connected, and really learning how to trust your own voice, and how to stay connected to that truth, how to go within for the truth instead of going without. And that's a big thing that you guys are here to teach people. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very, very much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. And there's also a description of my services with my email if you would like to reach out to me. Try out the Belvaspata. Try out any of the other services that I offer. They're all listed with brief descriptions down below. If this is your first time to my channel and you want to subscribe, hit the bell with the little squigglies so you catch all the videos. We do a lot of readings and a lot of videos like this. We're talking about the ascension energies. We go into the daily energies. We do random guidance from your guides and angels from time to time. We do all of the moons and some of the major astrological events as the planets are sort of, their energies are assisting us in creating these portals and gateways for us to experience this ascension process and bring through these different high vibrational energies. So we look into all that stuff. We have a great time. If you like the vibe, join the tribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very, very much. Until we meet again, have a wonderful, wonderful month and beyond.